Good morning, folks. It's 1:27 a.m. on the 7th day, 5th month, 2023. Right, I'm not happy with my setup here. I can hardly see over my phone that I'm filming with, so I'm going to do a little shuffling around here for a moment, and you just live with it. So I'll just re-angle that there. I can see over the top. And I want to go over some of these radar images I'm enjoying over here, not enjoying. Right, I'm going to go straight over here to the corner down there. There's a big vicious line of storms has been proceeding north here over the corner here, over the Can River through Mambala. And we're edging over here in Marabula. Hey, really original here. Balabula, Balabula, Boca, Bagaboca. And you got a line of storms coming. Nimatabel. You got some really, oh, this almost looks like the word Natal. But you got some pretty heavy falls coming down right now as these showers. But that's very cold taps. It's not really telling me what I'm wanting to see. You get some stuff coming down. These bands are heavy. Yeah, I'm tired, but I couldn't just sit in there looking at what's going on. Especially when I show you the little bit of worldview that is finally showing. Hey, don't look like an evil something there with a big old hook nose. Yeah, well, maybe this is they're coming over to the coronation. I don't know. Or they're on their way back. Boy, what a fiasco, eh? I didn't watch it. I don't have television. I had to go look for a flat. I've been all busy all day just searching. You want to talk about a small one. So that was unacceptable what I went and looked at today. I'm going to zip across C here. Oh, and you see there, huh? Should I just let it go? Should I run it? That's CGI a bit there. Well, totally, but why did CGI even leave it in? It's beyond me. Or they just stop blatant with it now that they'll just say we're knucking futs for thinking whether it ever looked any different. Well, I know it always looked different than this. I hear some of the totals coming through over Hastings, Wyper, and this is the 2-hour feed. Yeah, it's nice to see a bit of a break for the Nelson area, not see the super duper heavy. So I'm going to show you some of your totals on the next 24 hours. And I know everybody's dying to know that one. Hey, well, you don't want to see that yet. Nah, not yet. You don't want to see that yet. Yeah, you still got some heavy falls here, and I also see some heavy falls coming across in Australia, and I'll zip across the ocean and show you that as well. You know, that's not just a little bit. Now you're getting a centimeter and a half of rain all through there today, but down on this coast, it was quite a different story. You know, as you're heading up into the 4 centimeter mark just in the next 24 hours. It sure is nice to see a bit of a break. It don't look like much of a break to me when I look at this. Coming over. Does that look like a break? Like you ain't had no weather going on tappy? Right? That's what I'm saying. I don't think your satellite images are very honest. You know, you look at that spot there. But if I go over to the world view right now, they only got a little bit of New Zealand showing. Just this little here, and they don't have it all filtered out yet. Hey, so I'm going to go right on in on it while I have a chance. Hello, birdie. Look at the lines on that there. That's actually chemline. That's not my screen showing you funkitizations. I change the angle just a bit. Sometimes I can get rid of that. Well, now it just makes it different. Well, that's all right. As I seek a different place, I'll have better internet. Boom, 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 boom. Curvy line out there. Look at that. Look at that crap. Geoengineered much? Uh-huh. That ain't 7th heaven right here, that's for sure. Look at this crap here. All these different colors of refracted light from the variousness is in the mix. It's a chem storm. They're keeping this going with chem bombs. The government has to be allowing this. They have to know. There's no way they ain't seeing this. Because you see this going on, you would say, hey, we were being attacked by China or something. But allowing it to go on clearly says it's being sanctioned. This is a chemical attack. This is weather warfare on the poor folks of, we got a chem bomb, they tried to edit out of the feed. Could be a big balloon or something. I've seen these for years. When you see more than one in an area, they'll always look a little different. So it took a little effort. And not a very good one. You think they would use the same colors, the cloud around it, but you know, that might require intelligence. You're really, even across the date line, you get a chem bomb going from one day to the other. One day to the other. And back again. Who knows if it blows that way, you get a chem bomb blowing into the past. Because man put a line down and gave you a clock. So you can get up and go to work. And they knew every minute you were supposed to be spending as I'm cruising over to the east. It's nothing but just absolute filth over my ocean. This is a garbage patch in the sky to match the garbage patch in the middle of the Pacific, which is it's right about over here. There's 4 of them. I've flown over one of them, and it took a while. There's a big patch out here. I flew over it when I was coming over from Brisbane. Big hat. It's a sad sight. Even zooming in on Hawaii, you would get the blues looking at these islands. You know, this is not cool at all. See that? What a shame. What a shame. The EMF here in that one layer of chem that's casting a shadow. A lot of layers going on here, and that's caused on the side of the mountain there. Don't look like a bird head to you? I'm telling you, on Imaginarium, I was doing it for hours today. I enjoyed it. Couldn't sleep for nothing. If I keep staring at radar screens, I'll go blurry. Look at the chem line here. Yeah, I'll head back over and show you more weather updates, but this is current conditions. This is going on now. You know, the whole world is being toxified. The whole ocean. I could just like close my eyes and just zip this across. Where did it stop? Filth. Hey, where did it stop? Filth. Oh, we're on some chemtrails, right? This is just about as random. Let's just go a little north. What do we get here? Toxification. Right? Where are we going here? Taxification. It's about as random a feel as you can get as we head into trying to find these fires in Canada. It's very difficult to see until you get to them. Right, this is what something burning looks like. They tell you Kiev been bombed or something. You should be seeing shit like this. And I'm going to zip over there too. Because we heard there was some action. I did. Where'd you try to bomb the Kremlin? Oh, those are houses and shit going up there. See the difference in the color of the smoke? Hey, this is the killing the dreams for sure. You poor folks. Do I see any signs of chem? A lot of EMF could be fueling the winds of this storm. And then again, this chem is so blocking out. Excuse me, these fire plumes blocking out. Going to create a lot of draft differences too. It's going to fuel a lot of fires. But this EMF over here is going to make wind fronts for sure. Like squares like that and stuff. Could be helping to fuel these fires. Hey, when the garbage says, get off my land. All right, look at that plume going in the Arctic. Here's some of your fires. Some of them might be settling in valleys and stuff, given those lines, so it's hard for me to determine if it's been EMF or they put any extra chem to hold the smoke in here. Nice and clear image though of the ground. It shows you how clear they can get it, and they can choose not to. Canada obviously doesn't require as much filtering of their images. Until if I start busting their balls, they will. Like I am now. Triple shot there. And when you go green, it's easier to see. Still got a lot of ice about. The wind cracks all that up and blows it all ashore. You'll see one of those ice tsunamis. Where it all comes ashore. It's just very dramatic. Big chem bomb plume here going over this field of snow. Over the fields of snow. And the sea deer, eh? And the sea deer. Yeah, we're going into the northeast. Just absolute chemical storm here over Lake Erie. That's Buffalo, New York area and all that over here. Headquarter cops it. It really does. Like St. Clair, Detroit, Chicago. You ain't seeing Chicago today. Yeah, Lake Michigan will be right about here. Coming down in a curve. Chicago will be right about over there. You ain't seeing it. You ain't seeing it. The only peak of the clouds you get shows a great big old square of something else. Right? Total taxification. Let's do a swipe. Whammo, where are we at? We're out in over the Gulf Stream waters of the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of North America. And it's a set of testicles out there. This guy with a big nose of some kind underneath it. The fry guys that are very active. My gosh, you got a bit of action coming up your coast today, don't you? I'll give a look over at Windy and see what it's showing. There's a lot of EMF field there, huh? Okay, nothing to see there with these big V's. Bzzz, getting fried, Calabash style. Welcome down east. Ain't gonna get much sunshine over here at Myrtle Beach today, but you dang sure gonna get microwaved. I'll be very curious of the rain acid readings across the United States. I'll be challenge you guys also to get me some readings with some litmus paper, and I want to see if it's acidic or not. I'm gonna argue over what somebody said they wanted it was 6.3. It was really good to drink, and I said really I'd like to kind of have mine in the 8.25 range personally for my body electric. See a 6 right there. Chemtrails. See the bombs right here. Chem bombs. See this beautiful no chemtrails? It's nice. Yeah, the Appalachian Ranges. Texas. You guys got some action coming. No, nothing to see here, but a great big old field of microwaves. This is New Orleans, and it is Chem Bomb City. Going across to the Florida Panhandle. Yep. Through Mississippi and all. What's that, Cthulhu out here with all? That's a chem bomb like hell. See all the strands and tendrils all from one point. Am I making my point yet? I'll go on. Go on. Chem bomb. Hey Disney. You're stealing our dreams and our children. How dare you? Bahamas. All cammed. I know you got a big plumes coming over because I've seen the sand. Where did it go? Where's the sand? There's a big plume of it went across. They've moved it in this cloud. It's in here. See the change of the color? It's the Sahara sand will be in that. That's for sure. I wonder if I could pick it up. Oh, I ain't got that on here. CIMS tropical cyclones. Hang on a minute, I'm looking for something to take No active storms, that's always nice to see. That's not what I want, though. M1EA. Mean Sahara dust layer. I want it from this area here. Let's see what kind of dust we've got. Yeah, I'll take the Go's natural color. Goes there, mass split level. Give me a moment here. I'll pick a screen I want. That'll work. Let's see the sand. Where's the sand? Yeah, man, get over there. Wonk. Where's the sand? Oh yeah, it's a big massive. It's right here. Yeah, right out where I picked up in the ocean. That's where most of it is. It got carried over. Let's see if I can drop that. That's where the heavies is. Still a big band of it here. Oh, look at how heavy it is here. It ain't even showing up. There it is. Most of it. Yeah, I caught him. Yeah, the heaviest sand's still there and it ain't showing up. It's right here off the coast of Africa. Can you see it right there, that little band? It's as much as they're going to let me see of it. And there's a big band of it there, and it's really thick sand. I thought they might have been sending it up into Europe, where it's a relief, right? But it's not such a relief when I turned it on here and I saw what's coming into Europe. There's a lot of sand, and the chem will hold that in the air quite well. And it's all staged, so it looks like they're going to move the sand in this direction. It'll run into all these chemtrails out here. And it'll hold it in the air, in the droplets themselves. And it's got a lot of silicas, and it adds a lot of, well, when you hit that with the microwave and move it around, you get a lot of ions released, and there'll be a lot of lightning when that gets ashore. But hey, you know, it's just geoengineering that you don't believe in, so you go ahead and crawl under a wreck, and well, the wreck gets hit by lightning too sometimes and splits. X marks the spot. Chem bomb, chem bomb, chem bomb, chem bomb, chemtrail, 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 chemtrail. Shadow from these two chemtrails, see? It ain't a black chemtrail. That's just that how far away. That line there is that line there. That line here is that black line there. These two black lines here are because of these two chemtrails here. And anything over there that relied on sunlight to nutrients inside itself and sustain itself was denied because of chemtrails. That's very sad. And there's your dust plume. If you look real close, you might can see EMF move. No, I got chem even in it. You wouldn't fly an engine through that. It's not healthy for it, but yet a balloon would do it very easily without much of a problem. X, 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 X. Boom, 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 boom. Crap, 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 crap. Shit, shit, shit. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. May the fourth be with you, invaders in the ocean. Do, 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 in your skies. Boom, 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 boom. It's the eye. Up jumped the devil. Hey, Italy, how you doing? Not too good, it looks like that. All that chem going on, rows of bombs over here. Boom, 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 boom. Chem bombs. With a geometric forward head, look like a penis shooting off. Hey, catching that, Higgins? Oh, this ain't a really good forecast for you because you ain't got much to steal from me because I was tired today. Yeah, and that other New Zealand group that loves screenshotting me and cutting out my screen, you know. Yeah, thank you guys for pointing that out to me. Hey, shame on you, dude. And can't you just do what I do? Aim the camera at the screen and point at it. That's chembam stream. That's chemtrail from a plane. Great, there's differences. Have you learned them yet? I've been doing this a decade. But stealing a screenshot only takes a second. Learning how to do it? That's easy. Having balls? Nah, that's easy too. How y'all doing? I didn't even say how y'all doing. I'm just zipping around the world. I get so damn tired of looking at New Zealand and its poisoning. Yeah, I just get distracted. Look at Turkey over here. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Hey Izmir, I'm raising your Quakerish around Yorla. Oh fuck. Save Gillum, John South. Ashka. Y'all stay safe. What on bombs. Terrible, terrible, terrible sight. You go here. And nothing to see here, folks. Because they clouded out your whole sky. No sunshine for you. No soup for you. No sunshine for you. Big square over the Mediterranean Sea. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here, unless you want to pay attention. Now, that's EMF. If the wind was blowing and you see those lines sometimes on one side of an island because of the volcanoes, I would have gone with natural. But that's not it. It's EMF. It's electro motherfuckers with the frequencies. Electro motherfucking frequencies. Yeah. Different colors there and there. Welcome to Cyprus. Cypress Hill, popping them pills. What the fuck is going on out here? That's sun reflecting off way too much shit in the sky. Well, you guys better get ready to batten down your hedges. You got some totals coming. Yeah, I'm going to go right to... Hey, I came made it across the ocean. Let's go see what's happened to New Zealand. Have we got any more images in yet from today? We do. We have image from today. Hallelujah. And the sky looks like some hallelujah. It's the Bukkake party over the ocean and New Zealand's got the state. Oh my God, would you look at the guild here? Boom, boom, boom with a square. Boom, boom, boom over here and there. What's this, a little fishy and a dishy or what the hell is that? Yeah, it's a chem bomb. It's not a shark flying in the sky. This isn't your Sharknado time. But who fucking knows what they're going to drop from the sky on you next from the ocean? Look at that big square there. You want to see green on land, not out there. Well, they must be refracting the sunlight awful well to get that color. Oh my God. Would you look at the girl going from one day to another? Boom, boom, plums. Can be bomb people. Boom. Shit-stained skies. Bad enough if it's in your underwear, but if you put your underwear on the line and this stuff's going in them, you take clean underwear and put them outside, have a big old shit-stained sky in them. You smell them when they come in off the line and start sneezing because you got a bunch of metals up your nose? I'm just asking. I must have been real early in the morning when they took that image. Because now it's all brighty whitey. Maltese Chris. You see the formation here? It's showing up real well. Oh well, it is what it is. Kim boom boom's here. Kim boom boom there. Kim here, Kim there. Stealing oxygen out of your air. How you feeling today, folks? How about your acid readings? We've been picking up acidic rain over the last 2 days across New Zealand because only those days I asked it to be checked and it was done. Look at the dog face here. Woof woof. Is that a corgi? That big square in the middle of that bunch of crap. Geoengineering. Right in the middle of it all. Yeah, it looks like Christchurch there with a bunch of freaking microwaves off the coast in a circle by them there. You know, it's not all just microwaves. Oh, they decided to start bleeping it out. Remember earlier when I went over there, it was crystal clear? Yeah, the government's been here. It's the government's getting into it here, but they did it over there. So one guy must have come into work and say, oh no, no truth for you. Or you. We gotta tell the truth, because if we ain't telling the truth, we're living a life of fucking lies. If you want to live a life of a lie, leave me out of it. I don't want nothing to do with that. Lies got us in too much of our problems. So now let's see if we can do some kind of something to make that a little bit more pronounced. Right, you don't have much imagery for you guys. They only give you a quarter of a screen because you guys pay taxes, but don't matter, it seems, to the world. Because look how they've been treating you, and nobody's all up in arms for you. They were screaming bloody murder by everybody else in the world having a flood. And you guys have gotten a month worth of meters rain and crickets. You got a good bit more coming on. I told you, you're going to expect the totals to rise, because 2 days from now, you're really going to see what that next storm is going to bring. And it's on its way. You're looking about 2 days before the impact of what I'll call your next event. Right now, you're getting the finalization of this one, and as the other one comes over, it'll start collecting the moisture, and that other one's going to finally fuck off. Yeah, good riddance. But sadly, the same program, the same fingers on the geo button are proverbially square bombing you here and there and everywhere. And it's just a fucking shame. Absolute shame. There's squares here and here and here, and crisscrosses here and here, Kaikoura area over there. See? And chem bombed you. That's chem bombs. Chem bombed again. Bomb, 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 bombed again. And that shakes the ground each time too. It's time for the vendetta. Look at the V there. You all be talking that big line saying you all anonymous and some kind of legion. Well, when you all ever legion together to re-legion and all this other crap? I think it's time for us to really seek drastic measures. Drastic times call for drastic measures, and self-defense does not warn in advance. Because the sucker punch don't warn you. Now you guys getting sucker punched. Look at that crap. And this is kind of getting near Australia's capital. The capital. Here's the capital, where all your money goes, into the capital. Get any capital in your capital? Then rewind there. That pausal there I was acting. Bomb, 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 bombed again. Bomb, 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 bombed again. Let's cruise over here a minute. I want to go show you this. Look at this shit storm here going over a beautiful Harvey Bay. What a fucking shame. Poison in your asses. That's sickness mix. That's sickness mix all day long. Line after line after line after cam after bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. Fall Street clouding you up here was all the bombs. So if you've seen rubberwood of those clouds, those were chem bombs. That went over here to this field, so I was watching it earlier. It seems to be a specific area right here. They wanted that type deployment because they did it twice. Bing, and then it floated on in the same area. Got this cloud mass, did the same thing to it. They exploded bomb there. Boom, 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 boom. So certain dynamics were needed in the flow in that part of the atmosphere of your state. And they just did it without asking you. They don't ask you to do anything, do they? Suddenly they tell you, here's a mandate. Why don't you just say the king of my state said to do this? But I don't have to. There's the parenthesis move, see? Shockwave will go out. Shoot more bombs off. That's interesting deployment there. Interesting. Let's have a closer look at this. Zips back. Right over here. Field of bombs. Right, then it shoots one off. So this is the one I want to look at. 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. They were jumping in tens. Boom. Shadow line is something out that's proceeding in front of it. Boom. It's straightened out and two more little light dots. And then I'll go look. Oh, yeah, I see that up there. And that was very well pronounced. Shooting down the line. Spunkitizing. Bukkake Purdy. Over Australia. Incaminating you. The incaminate. Sperminate. Bambi, their asses. That don't look very healthy. You know, if you think this stuff is healthy, prove it to me. Go ahead and prove it. You go in this fallout, sleep out it all night. How you feeling? Drink from that stream. Is it sweet? Eat the grasses. Are they bitter? And then escape up some of that bullshit from the pasture and put it in your own mouth, because damn sure you're spewing it out on everybody else. Because these are fucking chem bombs. This is geoengineered, and this is what the fuck it's gonna do to you on the tens. Oh my god, it's just a never-ending story here. When Falcor never gonna show up. I mean, Access is worse. And it's again. On the threes. And the fives. That's your next batch coming over. That's your storms from the 9th to the 10th. You guys are so fucked. It sucks. It sucks to be you, and it sucks to fucking have to tell you what's going on. It really fucking sucks. I wonder I don't fucking sleep. Here's what they say is gonna happen. Happening. That didn't happen. The pandemic is officially over, by the way, by the WHO terrorist guy in charge. So guess what? Oh, the people, was going to be another lockdowns and stuff. Would you like to apologize for dissing people's ease? If I dissed your ease with weather forecast, I apologize. But you know what? I never shared it on your wall and told you motive things and watch this. Share it to everybody watch. Because I don't want you to have to see this shit. This is terrible every day. So fucking depressing. Watching these tendrils of storms from a very predictable thing. Whamming on over. You don't think it's bringing some of that cold air with it too behind it here that's coming from them mountains from the snows they had? I guarantee you it is. There's some chilly season coming here. Here comes some snows for you guys through here. Here comes some wetness for you, and it's slam, absolute smashing again. Oh, this area here, two crooks. Only want to pronounce your name in case that's what's making it happen. That place right there. He's got some disgustingly high tones. That's if 3 hours of that rain, if that cloud sat there for 3 hours, at that moment, that's how much you get. If that thing sat there for 15 minutes, you're getting a centimeter. Alright? That make it might. That's going to come quick, hard, and it's going to run down the rivers. You're going to have slips, you're going to have slides, and things are going to go away. So be careful, please. Limit your travels through some of these passes, and you start adding some of this to it, the wintry mix. All them bald ass tires, because everybody's so damn poor trying to keep food on the fucking table, man. Don't lose your car. You'll end up with one of those lithium fire starters. You'll be sucker fish because they're going to change battery tech. Yeah, all that lithium and shit, you better start selling your stock. Hey, battery tech's changing. Salt, sodium, and other sands. Sand. Fuck. This right here you should clear. You should be having nothing. There should be nothing. How the hell is that storm coming over in the middle of that fucking height? And pinning this up here to get some wetnesses going there. Yeah, it's looks like you could start to get some action coming in from the side. Actually, got a big dip down here, and that tendril's clearly just for the Polynesian Islands. You shouldn't worry about that at all. A second dip in the river is being done now. That's going to join this in here, so I have to watch this very closely. That's a dip down, and that's a dip down. So move where it'll start to crest the trans-equatorial boundary early. This very well could get collected and come right down on Polynesia. It's actually all those pressures stay that should. So there's a whammo for you. What are your totals over there? On the tens. Yeah, a direct hit. Again. Just till people finally say fucking and take the offer they couldn't refuse. You want somewhere to live or nowhere to live? You know, the offer you can't refuse. Stack and pack or no pack? Or pack and pack. And pack and pack and pack and pack. I'm so damn tired of moving. So anybody that has to move even once, but I feel bad for you. I really do. As these terrible totals continue to baffle my eyes. How it can continue still. Right, you're fucked. You're fucked, you're really, really fucked. And Access says your coast up here, they can't tell where the hell all these big rains are coming, but they're coming quick. Right? From the nothings to the somethings. Right? Here's your 3s. Here's your 5s. Whammo. Now you guys start getting ready. So they've got an event planned for you here about 6-7 days. So we're going to watch for this. And I'll let you know as we get closer what's going on. This is your world. You're the change. And believe it or not, and I zoom back here, every one of us is in this picture. Everything is here. Everything we need, everything we want to heal, all our desires, all our futures is right there. What you gonna do with it? Big love.